Andrew Cuomo, back in the race. Or maybe he never left, something like that.
But as my grandfather used to say, when you get knocked down, learn the lesson and pick yourself back up and get in the game. And that is what I'm going to do. To save our city isn't over. Only 13% of New Yorkers voted in the June primary. The general election is in November, and I am in it to win it. My opponent, Mr. Mamdani, offers slick slogans, but no real solutions. We need a city with lower rent, safer streets, where buying your first home is once again possible, where childcare won't bankrupt you. That's the New York City we know.
Cuomo has launched his independent run. After losing the Democratic primary to Zohran Mamdani, again at 14% of the vote, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is re-entering the race as an independent. Aiming to counter progressive momentum, Cuomo is positioning himself as a moderate alternative focused on real solutions. It has now become a complex, crowded general election field. The November race now has Cuomo, Mamdani, incumbent independent Eric Adams, and Republican Curtis Sliwa, raising concerns about a split moderate vote. There is a unity pact under consideration. Cuomo is reportedly open to a deal in September to consolidate anti-Mamdani candidates, though Adams has so far declined. Key figures, including Al Sharpton and business leaders, have urged Cuomo to step aside to avoid fragmenting the electorate, highlighting tensions within established circles. Some view Cuomo's independent run as undermining the Democrats, which he once was, potentially handing advantage to Republicans or diluting progressive momentum. Others are arguing for voter choice and to widen the field, asserting that Cuomo offers necessary moderate leadership and practical experience. Now, there are a group of New Yorkers that say Mamdani under no circumstance. Voters who openly acknowledge that Cuomo is crooked and corrupt would rather have him than a socialist running New York City. There are big donors mobilizing against Mamdani, and their interests and money are being poured behind Eric Adams and Andrew Cuomo. Business leaders, real estate developers, centrist political donors are all funding efforts to block Mamdani's path to City Hall, with deep-pocketed fundraisers like the one that Eric Adams just hosted the other night, raising $1 million, and independent PACs committing over $20 million. This is now becoming a battle of the rich versus the everyday man. And where do you settle on that? We just saw Elon Musk and Donald Trump essentially buy an election. I think they did a lot more than that, but the money certainly counts. It gives you tools and avenues in which to communicate and effectively get your message out. Mamdani has been grassroots from the beginning. The door certainly isn't closed on Cuomo or Adams, but what we are certain to see in November is a referendum on how New Yorkers want their city to be run. Let me know your thoughts.